What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Don't Forget About Me, the Supernova version, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys. Well, we have seen some massive pumping on the SPS price recently. It is over a penny. In fact, it is up to 1.1 cents as of this morning. And I'm recording this on Monday, April 14th. So we just had the passing of a new season. So happy new season to all you folks. And here's the thing, man. I am here to be your Papa Bear for all the hype and excitement out there. And I'm seeing a lot of people getting all crazy. I'm going to try and keep our feet on the ground because I want you to recognize that this is not the flywheel. All of this hype, all of this price action is not flywheel related, at least from what I'm seeing. Now, I could be wrong, and actually, hold on, it looks like Splinter Cars might have changed some things again. Oh yeah, they got rid of the whole DEC. Oh wow, they got rid of the whole DEC thing, but that's fine. We're not focused on DEC right now. What we are focused on is the SPS price. Now, there's a couple of things here. First of all, you can see that a lot of DEC is getting sold off. We're only at 90% of where the peg value is, even though we were a little bit higher over the weekend. The other part of it is SPS burning. How much SPS is getting burned to really like create that flywheel action, right? This would be the team buying into SPS and burning it for DEC. Well, whether it was the team, whether it was anybody else, doesn't really matter. We've only seen about 100,000 SPS get burned. That's not a significant amount. So everything that's happening right now is based on hype and speculation. And is based on people buying because they think the value will be higher in the future, which is, I mean, welcome to crypto, right? But to me, this is very clearly not the flywheel in action, which means, again, it's just speculation. Expect volatility. It could go crazy to the upside. It could go back to the downside. I mean, it all just depends on obviously where, the rest of the market goes. But really, the rest of the market, we're kind of like decoupled from the rest of the market in this sense. It really just depends on where our individual market goes. Where did people buy? Where are they willing to sell? What are their sell points at? I mean, I put out a video not too long ago kind of talking about this, saying that I expect, the people that got in at half a penny or 3/4 of a penny, right? 0.0075 or so. I mean, they might sell at a penny. They might be selling at once we get to a penny and a half, right? Simply because now they've essentially doubled their money. They can take their initial investment out and let the rest of it ride and see where it goes. So that, again, I have no idea what's going to happen. None of this is financial advice. My only thing that I'm sharing with you here is the analysis that based on the fact that we are not seeing DEC stay at peg specifically, and we are not seeing SPS get burned in the way that it would be required in order to justify this kind of price movement, it's not flywheel related. My guess is that many people are taking the DEC that they have and buying SPS, because if you're looking at it right now and you're thinking to yourself, okay, DEC is at 900 Splintoshis, the potential increase on that is probably what, 10%, right? If you get close up to peg, like that's the only upside there, right? And then of course, once you get back up to peg, people will start selling it down. Whereas SPS has the potential to do probably much higher than 10%. And again, that's not a price prediction or anything. That's not financial advice. It's just, the price movement that we've seen on SPS, I think is like 50 plus 60% over the past week or so. And I think with Conclave Arcana still, the presale still over a week away, there's a lot of hype. And obviously the market is rallying. We're seeing Bitcoin at, well, it was over 85,000 earlier today. Maybe it'll get back there. But, things just seem to be settling into place, both at the macro and then the micro within Splinterlands. So, like I said, I don't want to belabor this point too much. My main focus in this video, and I'll keep it short and close out here, is just simply the fact that this is great. We're seeing a lot of hype. We're seeing a lot of excitement. I don't mean to come and poo-poo on the party, but I want to be realistic about what is driving this. And to me, it is purely hype. purely hype and speculation. There is nothing grounded in demand for products that drives the flywheel, that causes either the team, the community, or both to buy SPS and burn it for the products that the team is putting out. Now, there is anticipation for that, and I do expect that to happen, but at what volume, at what amplitude, right? Like how much could this spike up? I have no idea, but it's a good sign. Again, it's a good sign. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not trying to be too much of a Papa Bear, but Papa Bear does need to make an appearance to call out the stuff and be realistic about what we're seeing. I do hope that we can do multiples more from here when it comes to SPS, and I'm actually going to talk about that in an upcoming video where I look at the market cap. But that's not a price prediction. That's just hopefully once we get grounded in true utility, right? Direct SPS utility for people, new players coming in and wanting to buy SPS and stake it, as well as indirect utility with the flywheel, where players want to buy certain things. There's just not enough DEC in the ecosystem because it's either been burned or locked in the DAO, and so therefore they have to buy SPS and burn it for DEC, or the team will do it on their behalf. And to facilitate credits if people want to come in with credits. That is what I'm waiting for. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe I'm not looking at this the right way, but I've been waiting for this moment for literally years. And I'll tell you right now, as much as I've been waiting, I can be patient a little bit longer and recognize that this is not quite it. So we shall see. But that's all I have. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.